He's walking in the back, and you're about to see him go back out there after so long. You have the goosebumps, you have the chills. Damn. I miss it. I miss seeing him perform.
I want to see what type of ring shape The Rock's in.
When he came out, oh man.
Oh, wow.
Big old drag.
And The Rock is cooking.
It's just like riding a bicycle, man.
Electric. Always is electric, like at the Garden.
I think he's trying to show up John Cena.
Survivor Series was when they really started planting the seeds of division and frustration and resentment between The Rock and John Cena.
And here we go, folks.
Top that. Top that, Rock.
Rock started rocking and rolling.
The most electrifying move in all of entertainment. Out of people's elbow. The Rock and Cena win at Survivor Series. They did something I didn't think they'd do. They stayed on the same page. But what's going to happen when the next chapter of this rivalry is written? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
Rock bottom to Cena.
WWE Rivals, new episode Sunday at 10. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.